How I saved $125,000 for our down payment on our $700,000 house. After growing up poor, I had to switch my mindset from saving to making more money. Yes, you should save, but you're never gonna save as much money as you could possibly make. There are so many ways you can save money: a car payment, rent, not eating out, not spending money on groceries. One thing about me, I'm always thinking about my next job or my next check. My bills are paid. If there was a job where I could make a few bucks more, if I could work more hours, I'm working there. Blue pigment in my foundation. Once I had my own business, that was the perfect thing for me. Reaching out to brands left and right. You can make as much money as you put into your work. That's where most of your time should go, and then a little bit of time goes towards saving. Not even time, it's things you don't need to think about. You don't need the designer bag. You don't need to get your body done, your boobs, your BBL. You don't need a fancy car like a Mercedes. I drive a Toyota RAV4. I've always said this, but buy the iced coffee. It's gonna give you more energy to make more money. You're not losing any. If you're working at a 9 to 5, always have a side hustle. Invest as soon as you can. I don't care how much money you have. I invested in Northwestern Mutual. It's kind of like a savings account, a high yield savings, but it's mutual funds. An investment account where you can take the money out at any time. I make 10 to 12% back from that money invested. So while I had $140,000 in that account, before I bought my house, I made $14,000 plus on money I didn't even work for. I don't know how stocks and investing work, and I don't want to lose all my money, so that was my safest bet. In my opinion, the goal should always be to have your own business because you can write off travels. So instead of paying 30% of the money you make towards the government, you get to spend that money in travel, and then you don't have to pay the government that money. That's exactly why people get mad at the rich, because they're writing off. They're just buying stuff. They're not paying the government taxes. I'm not saying to not save money. You need to save money, but don't focus on the little things. Buy a lot of groceries. You don't have to think about it. You don't need to be eating out every day. My mom always said we have food at home.